Hi, good morning, everyone. I'll be presenting to you the theories of atonement from the book of Millard Erickson from pages to. So, we'll be learning the significance of the atonement, and we'll be learning the significance and the theories of the atonement. So, let's start from its significance. So, why is it important? First, because it is the transition point from old to new. Secondly, because it is the practical application of systematic theology to practical. Aside from that, it is atonement is very important because it is the foundation wherein the salvation make possible. So it talks about builds the foundation of ecclesiology and eschatology. Secondly, some of the theologians would consider or name it as cruciality of the cross. Third, it is the facet of salvation wherein justification, regeneration, and sanctification were covered. Lastly, there is a doctrine cohesiveness of doctrine of God, humanity, sin, and the person of Christ, wherein talks about human need and provision. So here are some of the theories of atonement. So first is the Socinian theory. Second, the moral influence theory. Third, the governmental theory. And fourth, the ransom theory. And lastly, the satisfaction theory. So let's talk about Socinian theory, or the atonement as an example. So Photos and Laulius Socinians were now considered as the Unitarians. They were the one who rejected the vicarious satisfaction. They also acknowledged just three offices, but neutralized the priestly office into two ways. So Jesus' ministry is prophetic rather priestly, and his priestly role and his king roles is coincident rather distinct. And then Christ's death sets a beautiful and perfect example that we must practice. So according to Pelagian view, and so there is two human needs, such as the example for the need of humanity, for example, for total love, and then the human need of his death, that which gives inspiration. Therefore, what he could do, we can also. What he could do, we can also. So to conclude, it emphasized the human nature of Christ, or the human centered, and it regard his death as example. So now atonement is now only as metaphorical concept.